Welcome
Back.
to the TAE Time Podcast. Look at it. It's evening and we're recording because we got a light and it's attached to the whole thing. Noise. Oh. It's attached to the whole thing, and now we can record in the evenings again, even though we tried to record on Saturdays. Can't record on Saturdays because of other reasons. But we got the light finally. Nicoletta's been clowning all day, guys. I don't even
Can't pretend that airplanes
finish it. We're waiting.
in the night sky like shooting stars. It's so embarrassing because
This we have to deal with every day.
this would be on the internet.
Yeah, this we have to deal with every day. Also, fun fact: hazelnuts are not as good when they are not in chocolate.
That was your first time having them since I bought them.
No,
That was your first
That was my
time?
fifth time, actually. My fifth time.
You're lying. Why are
I'm not lying. That's the worst part. Like, I'm actually being honest. That's like the fifth time I've had them.
Guys, listen. Okay, we're on our health freak. I get that. I respect that. I'm all for it. But fiber is important just as much as freaking protein. Okay,
Protein is the most important.
fiber is really important.
Protein.
So
Anyway, fun fact: I've been up since 2:30 a.m. today. I had like no sleep. My bags must be bagging.
they're Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, even worse, probably old and wrinkled. Whatever brand is old, I don't know.
No, because you're using your skincare. Update. How's it going? You've been
well,
actually consistent enough.
every day. What do you mean?
Okay, you've been consistent.
I've been consistent. I've done it every single day since I got it for Valentine's Day. So yeah,
almost a week.
I probably won't. Unfortunately, I won't be able to use it the next few days though.
You can take it with you.
Should
You
I?
can take some with you, yeah.
Oh, that just sounds like effort, but yeah.
Face wash and moisturizer with SPF for sure.
I saw you put that little SPF that I don't like in there. I was just gonna take my CeraVe one.
I didn't put any SPF
Yeah, you
in
did.
there.
You put this little tube of SPF. It's like weird, like tube with a cylinder cap.
I don't know what I put in there.
Okay, well, anyway,
Are you sure?
yeah, I saw it. Like,
I don't know.
I have to pack my bags after this anyway.
Because he's going away on a secret trip.
On a secret trip.
He'll be there when this episode comes out.
Yeah, I will be.
Can't wait
Yeah.
till you tell us all about it.
I know. Like, is there really much to tell? Like,
yeah.
because we've talked about it before.
No, because it's different. Because it's a new lived experience.
All right, buddy.
Yeah.
Cool. Like, for me, but like so many people do this. I was thinking about it last day. So many people do this all the time.
It doesn't matter.
All the
It doesn't matter.
time. Like,
You're
it's
not other people. And also, not so many people do it all the time. You see it all the time. Therefore, you think that everybody.
No. As in, like, people I know.
You know, like 2 people.
I know a lot of people, and they do it all the time.
I don't know.
Like, I don't know a single person that I know that hasn't done it.
Do you know what sucks? That it's really difficult as a woman.
Yeah, obviously. Well, we can talk about it. Like, it's coming on
I
Saturday,
don't
and
know
I'm
about
there.
it.
No, I'm there. But
You're
yeah.
not ready.
But yeah, no.
Next tune for next episode.
Yeah, you gotta wait for next
Cryptic.
episode for that. Cryptic.
Cryptic talk.
But yeah, I've been up since like 2:30. Got crazy bags. I'm gonna hopefully sleep a little bit better tonight. Not too sure about that though, but yeah.
You're like asleep and
Like, look at this clown. Look at what I'm dealing with. Like, actually, for real, look at what I'm dealing with. Like, if you're listening, oh my days. Like, Nicoletta's just clowning. Like,
actually just being in a giggly.
yeah,
mood
she's
for
been
days.
she's been having a good time. Me, I'm just tired. I've been working all day, and I was just, man, when I tell you I work, I was just like, I was saying to Nicoletta, I was just like, the lights, like, no, the lights are on, but no one is home.
Yeah.
Like, I was just on autopilot. Like, if you were to ask me all the stuff I did today, I couldn't tell you. I just worked. I didn't know what I was doing, but I just
What
worked.
did I make you to drink?
What do you mean make me to drink? Oh, she made me like
He requested a
mocha, I guess.
mocha.
Because it was was it cappuccino?
Yeah, it was coffee with hot chocolate.
No, but what's the
Salted caramel latte.
salted caramel latte with some hot chocolate and milk, obviously. So that's a mocha. It was nice,
No,
actually, you know.
Yeah, no, it actually was.
I liked it. Did you finish the whole milk? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. I just wanted to make sure.
It was only 2 portions. Guys, I've just been in such a giggly mood because ever since Fruit got his... Wait. Wait, I can say it. Ever since Fruit got his mouth tape to sleep with, I just can't.
Let me say because she can. So before I go to bed, and she got it for me, because the whole mouth taping thing has been a trend. And so before I go to bed, I will put on the mouth tape, I'll do whatever, and then I'll put on the mouth tape. And then just the act of me even opening the mouth tape and her knowing it's coming, she just starts bursting out laughing. She just is laughing the whole time at me. And then I put it on and she's just laughing and laughing and laughing. And I'm just there with my mouth tape on my mouth, just looking like you're the one that got this. And now you're just smoking me off. You're taking the piss out of me. It's crazy. But
no, it's the funniest shit ever.
But why? Why is it funny?
Okay, because it's just so funny. Firstly, you're there looking at me and you can't say nothing. And you're just in the mood looking at me why are you laughing? I can't even speak. And it almost looks like I'm holding you hostage or something.
You are holding me hostage.
It's just really funny. And a few nights ago, I've had the hardest laugh that I've had, I feel in my whole life. When you cry and you're yeah, that was me, but we're laughing. It was just so funny.
Yeah, no, but I know mouth is not too bad. It just leaves my lips dry. I'm not gonna use it tonight. I don't know. I'm not using it tonight. But
guys, I've been sleeping so good since he's been using it. I can't lie. Hand on heart, man. I'm not gonna lie, okay? You taping your mouth helps me sleep because you do not snore anymore.
I don't snore that badly in the first place. Oh my days, here we go again. No, I don't. I only snore when I'm really tired.
No.
Right? And then even when I do snore, I don't snore every time, for a long period of time.
You will fall asleep for 5 minutes on the couch snoring. And you wake up and be I wasn't even sleeping. I'm there's drool on your face and I could hear you snore. Haters love to hate. So I think everybody should get mouth tape to help everybody around them. I'm not a snorer. Yeah, you do sometimes. You do sometimes. That's not even a backbite. You do sometimes. Not that much. Very rarely. Yes, but no. Not very rarely. Rarely. I wake myself up if I snore. I'm funny enough, Nicoletta has started snoring more nowadays in recent time than before, which shows that you're getting old. There's a lot of tales. Let me tell you. You know what else shows that I'm getting old, right? I have this little hair, right, on my face, right? And it's growing, the one strand, but it's growing thick every time. And it's scary because out of nowhere, I'm touching my face. I'm it's there. I need to pluck it. That was one really big tell. What was another one? Your back is always hurting you. Not anymore since I got my body pillow. That's been good. But my joints, a little creaky. I have good joints. A little creaky. Not a good time. There's been a couple. I feel I should record these and make a whole episode about them because I just feel 26. Yeah, since 26, it's been hitting me a truck. Okay, I was it's been you ain't 26 no more. Anyway, guys, I have a couple of things to read out for you. Yeah, we'll give our input. And I actually, I saw a TikTok that said, and I sent this to you, but it was oh, you think our relationships, black relationships are bad until you read, go through the subreddit of am I overreacting, and then you realize that your relationship is not that bad. Oh yeah, the relationship. Yeah, I saw that. So I went on the subreddit. You get where this is going? It's the first time I'm seeing it, which is crazy because I'm a Reddit vet. Why is this? Why am I always seeing? You're not a Reddit vet by any sense of the word. Okay, but more of a vet than everyone else on TikTok. Yeah, than the kiddos. Yeah, because they weren't even alive. But but not the actual fair. Reddit veterans. One right beside you. Anyway, so the subreddit is am I overreacting? Okay, you get the gist. So my boyfriend and I He's 29, I'm 26. Long story short, me and my boyfriend were arguing and he decided to come clean about not actually being divorced. He said he was going to tell me, but never thought it was a good time, and all his exes used it against him when they would fight. He knows marriage is important to me as I'm very traditional and I want to start a family. I don't know how to feel about this. I told him it really hurt me, especially since he said he wanted to have children with me. He doesn't know when he'll be able to get a divorce since he's dealing with his immigration issues, but wants to stay together and still build a family. He said it's unfair she got to move on after cheating on him and have kids, and that he can't do those things. But I do not want to have kids unless we are married, and I'm not comfortable with the idea of him still being married during us building our lives. Am I overreacting by telling him I cannot start a family without him marrying me?
No, I think that's pretty calm. Like, I think that's a very tame, as in, like, yeah, like, I don't want to start a family unless we're married. You know, like, there's a lot.
She should be reacting more.
No, because, like, it sounds like he doesn't want to get deported. So, like, he can't just divorce that easily, you know? Because the thing is, it's easier for him to get his papers and then divorce and then marry than it is for him to divorce, have to go through the process of getting married, because it's not straightforward if you're not a citizen. You know, you have to do the whole, like, proving all that, whatever. But if you're a citizen, it's just like marrying. So, like, it is probably easier for him to just wait until he's a citizen, get divorced, and then remarry. So that's why I'm saying, like, well, I can also understand from her viewpoint that she wants the legal or whatever reason, personal reason of, like, I am married to you and I'll have kids with you only if I'm married to you.
See, no. I get what you're saying, but I stand my ground. She's not reacting enough. She didn't know he was still married. Do you understand how bad that is? Yeah,
but, like, it's not that deep. It's like something you can explain off.
Yes, it is.
Like, he can explain it away.
Oh my God. What? Like, what? Like, if you're married and not, like, literally married to someone and you came to me and, like, you didn't tell me you were married.
Like, they're separated.
Yeah, you're separated, but, like, you're still married. Like, there's something that we or I should get a choice on whether I want to be part of this. Like, what if, because I want to have kids and get married, that will be a long process till you get divorced and then you can marry me.
Yes, that's fair.
So then that impacts me and my timeline. And it's not fair if you're leading me on not telling me.
Yeah, no, I think he absolutely agree with you that he should, like, be open up from the front with that. But, like, we don't know how long it took, but, like, he should be open from the front with that. That's definitely, like, a break for someone. But I think the scenario is not that bad, like what he's in. But yeah, he should be telling that up front.
Yeah, no, I agree. And especially if it's, like, immigration issues, like you said, whatever. I get it, and I can stand behind that if you tell me. Do you get me?
Yeah, I get you.
Okay, on to the next one. Am I overreacting? I ghosted a guy after our first date on Valentine's Day. I went on a date with a guy recently. We're both in our 30s, and I've been very clear about wanting a guy who's grown up, because at 30, I don't want to teach or change a guy. He should have his basic etiquettes in order. He made a remark about women being bad at using a map and navigation while driving. And then, when we were discussing hobbies, I told him that I used to play chess as a kid. I played in some tournaments as a kid and won a few trophies too. He then asked me what are the corner pieces on a chessboard called. I thought he was making a joke and laughed it off. Then he asked me again, and I told him it's very disrespectful for him to ask me that since I just told him I used to play as a kid. He ultimately made me answer the question, and it felt so disrespectful. Everybody has some hidden misogyny, probably even I do, but at least try to act nice on a first date. Anyway, I lost all interest in the date after that. I don't care if that was a joke or whatever. He said, "Oh, you do know stuff. Lots of people don't." Clearly, he meant women. I am decently accomplished and an educated woman, for the record, definitely more educated than him. I've ghosted him. He texted me a bunch of times and was upset that he can't believe I've ghosted him despite him being so nice to me.
He's sad. Very sad. Super sad. Do you know the corner pieces of a chessboard?
I don't play chess.
I know.
Did I ever say
I can't. You know, the funniest thing is I know it, but I can't remember the official name. It's a towers.
I know it's a tower.
But I just can't remember the official name. The Turo.
What's it called in English?
I can't remember the official name. Like, it's a towers, but I can't remember the official name of it anymore. Because it's the bishop, the rook. Oh, rook. Rook, I think is what.
That's not the name of it.
Rook, yeah. ROOK, Rook.
Keep talking.
The Rook. The Bishop, because the Bishop goes diagonally. The Knight goes in the L. And the Rook goes straight or left. Yeah. Well, you know what I mean. Like, it's in a straight arch.
Oh, they're called rooks.
Yeah.
What a weird name.
Yeah, because I play chess.
So
I couldn't remember it off the top of my head. Yeah, I do enjoy chess. Funny enough, fun fact, I was part of the people who started the chess club in my secondary school.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Funny enough, yeah.
How come you don't play anymore?
Nerd. I don't know. I just, like, I play occasionally if I see it, but, like, I don't go out of my way. Which is funny because one of my best friends, he plays it, like, all the time. But yeah, actually, no. 2 or 3 of my best friends play it all the time, actually. So, but yeah, I do actually want to get back into it, but I always have that kind of thing. I think it's low key because I'm definitely not as good anymore. And like, people are really good now because a lot of people, even a lot of people that you wouldn't expect casually play chess, like chess.com, you know?
Yeah.
So like, everyone's like are at a really good level now. And I'm like, I feel like stupid, you know, or whatever. But it is something I definitely want to pick back up again.
You know what I actually don't like? There's this air of superiority that comes with players who play chess. Okay, certain players, not all,
like someone close to you.
Yeah, not all, but there are people who have this air about them, and the biggest thing that really irks me is that they make you feel like you're not as intelligent because you don't play it, or you don't have any interest in it, or I don't want to battle you right now, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. But I don't like that. They're looking down on someone who doesn't play chess. Like, a lot of games are strategic. A lot of games reading a book requires much intelligence, to be completely honest with you. So I don't really...
The same person that asked you that, I don't even think we even finish a book, let me not lie.
I know, that's what I mean. I just, like, I don't get the air. And it's a lot of people, actually, that play chess that think that way. Like, hell, I think people who play Dungeons and Dragons are really intelligent people because it requires so much of your creative juices to flow. Like, it's just, you know, it's like, oh, all you play is chess, that's it. Like, you know,
you're fun at parties.
You must be fun at parties.
Yeah, I know, but on that, that's just sad and misogynistic. Like, oh, what's the corner pieces called? What's the corner piece? Shut up.
I agree. And
to be honest, she's better than me. I would have walked out. Yeah,
in the moment, like, fuck this. But I think I've definitely been in situations where men have questioned my knowledge of things, that I said that I know of this or that. They'd be like, oh, like, what do you know? You know? How
does that make you feel?
Like, shit, man. No, that's a really uneducated answer, okay? They would say. No, but I've been in settings in which it's definitely weird to be talked to that way, especially if it's a professional setting. Yeah. And my, knowledge has been questioned on certain things. And in the moment, I feel like because I have to prove myself as a woman, like, I just gave an answer about the thing rather than be like, what? Like, why are you asking me that? So I answered the question, and then he, like, kind of shut up and just was like, oh, okay, like, your stuff. It's just so annoying. Like, I hate, especially when men are like that. I'm like,
it's an ick. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. I understand it. I feel like that is a very lived experience for Black people. Like, white people tend to always just question what I know about things, and I'm just like, huh? That's an inside joke. You guys don't understand. But like, literally, and I'm just like, what's wrong with you? Like, it's like second guessing or whatever, and like, it's really weird. It's kind of also like the thing that's like the stigma of like, when people interact with me, both professional and like not professional, people always like do the reverse code switch, like thinking that they can say like, what's up, bro, or like all these other different like things that they believe Black people are like. I'm just like, what kind of monolith do you think? Like, what? And like, like, I was due to my boys, but you're my boy, like, and like, it's weird.
I think it is strange because you wouldn't code switch with any other workmate, so why are you doing it with you know? The only time I think it's acceptable is if you become friends and now you're suddenly talking shit about other people, like that's your friend at this point, you know what I mean? But I don't think I think it's so weird.
It's like it's I know we're on such a tangent, but it's like this TikTok I saw, actually, it was from this Filipino girl, and like in America she's like, oh, people would literally always like talk to her like black. And then, you know, one time there's this girl that she's actually friends with, and I was always talking to her black, whatever. And then it's like, and then one day she was like, oh yeah, you'd understand because like you're people, you know. And then she's like, my people, I'm Filipino. And then from then on, that girl never talked like a black, you know, anymore. She just talked to her normal. I'm like, that's so weird. Like, why are you doing this?
But is it weird? And then you have people like Chris Zoo coming online and like saying the stuff that he says, and it's like, wow, it's so
during Black History Month,
it's so deeply ingrained
in different societies.
Yeah,
it is, but that's a whole topic for another day. But yeah,
okay. Basically I would have gotten up and left because that's so disrespectful.
Yeah, no, it's really disrespectful.
I'd start questioning him, I won't lie. Like I feel like I'm
what do you know about chess?
Yeah, I'd be a little bit pettier.
What rank are you?
You know, let's play right now. Let's play right now.
Come on, open chess.com game list.
Literally, I'd be like, oh, what's the last book you read? Oh, I actually saw this TikTok actually, and it was it was this girl who was talking about how someone was saying that, oh, you read, like, this girl said that she read over 100 books in 2024. Okay, and one of the comments was like, oh, and there's like no self-help books on that, like just like, you know, you need to get better into reading or whatever. Comments like that just irk me because is it self-help books are clearly not working for you, so maybe you should pick up a fantasy book or something, you know. I hate that. That's also a superiority complex that people
being
have.
Like self-help. Reading is reading.
Are you reading Atomic Habits?
Also, more time for me. I find like linguistically I'm way better at English due to all the fancy books I read when I was younger than all these self-help books, because they use common tongue to try to get to everybody.
They're not there to help.
Yeah, whereas like there are words I read in the book and I'm like, what the hell is that? I ain't never seen that before. Like, what show we were watching there recently? Severance. And they used the word, what was the word last night? I Googled. It's
something with a C.
Yeah, I can't remember the word, but essentially the word is like to feel remorseful or whatever. And I'm like, wow, I've never heard that word before. So, yeah.
Wow. Farouk hasn't heard a word before. No, don't get me wrong. You can have a great vocab from reading self-help books.
No, you can't.
No, you can. There are some books that are
they don't have
decent.
Crazy words.
And also your vocab gets better the more you read. So if you're still reading, like, go to therapy probably if you're still reading self-help book. Like after the 7th one, like how many more do you need? You get me? But I hate when people talk about reading in terms of like it needs to make you better as a person. Like, no.
Just enjoy it.
Why do you watch a movie? That's the same reason I read a book, you know? Which is another off-topic thing, right? But I was listening to this TikTok that was saying like how, oh, I'm so jealous of people who read books and they imagine themselves in the story, like in a movie basically, because they're not able to do that at all and they just kind of
stick figures.
I think that's crazy.
You stick figures, I thought.
No.
You said to me that you stick figures.
No, I said that my imagination is not as like as cool as what's being shown, but I'm very visual.
Yes,
and I would spend like a lot of time to reread things to make sure that I'm like seeing it from the right angle and like
setting the scene.
You know, setting the scenes. The wind is blowing. You know, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, so off topic, guys. Okay, on to the next one. Okay. Am I overreacting for thinking that my girlfriend should snitch? My girlfriend told me months ago she was going out of the country on a trip with her friend. Earlier this week, I asked how the trip planning was going, and as she loves to plan everything and talk about it. However, she said, "Oh, I'm not going. I don't feel comfortable going." This was a huge change for her as she lives to travel to new places with her friends. I asked her if anything was alright or if something came up with her friend. She told me she didn't feel comfortable going anymore because the friend has apparently been talking to an attractive guy and they were meeting on the trip. I didn't want to go after that. Now, my girlfriend was cheated on by her ex and she was devastated by it. Further, her friend is married and has a toddler. I was shocked that neither of those things made her want to tell the friend's husband and father of their child. When I asked why she did not say something, she responded, "Not my business. I'm staying out of it." I told her we have an obligation to do the right thing and tell the friend's husband, but she's adamant that we stay out of it. I'm supposed to see the friend next week when all of us get together for a birthday party. Am I overreacting, or is this something I should risk my own relationship with over?
You know, that one is a complex thing because you always got to back your boys. You always got to back your boys. But at the same time, I can fully understand where the other guy's coming from, because it's like, let's say your friend does something and then you're backing your friend and I'm like, wow, that's not fair. But then my friend could do something and I'm backing my friend and you're like, wow, that's not fair. And you might, and when you say backing, I'm not saying you support the idea. It's that you're like, I'm not going to get involved.
Yeah.
Like this, like, yes, it is bad, but I do not, like, because I am close to you, I just do not want to be involved.
And in
right?
a way, you could say that she kind of is taking action by not going. She's like, I don't support this. I'm just not going to be there. And staying out of it.
Yeah, because like she could be talking to her behind the scenes, being like, yo, this is so wrong. Like, you know, patting up kind of thing. But like, if not, it's like, well, and I get it. Like, you feel the moral obligation that you should, but like, it's so different when it's like someone you're very close to. Like, it's a different thing if it's like someone you're close to and you know they're a piece of shit. And you're like, damn, I should probably snitch or something. But then if it's someone you're very close to and you're like very close to them and they're doing it, you're like, oh my God, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those topics that we've debated before. We've definitely talked about it. Like, do you tell if like a friend's partner, if you see them? It's so difficult.
And anyone who's like, I do it every time, then you have never been put in the scenario that makes it difficult. Because the thing is, you, like, some people have their moral obligation is more important to them than their friendship. But for some people, my friendship is more important than my moral obligation, right? As in, like, I'm the type of person that I will back my people to the end of the earth, right? And so it's kind of like, but I will also call them out on their shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But that's between me and them.
Yeah.
Right? I won't, it's kind of like how, like, Nicoletta could be saying the maddest, dumbest thing in person, right? Like, and then I'm going to back her beef. And then behind closed doors, I'm like, Nicoletta, that was so stupid, you know? Like, you're dumb. But I'm never going to make her look like a clown in front of people kind of thing. You know? So, and like, yes, you can say it's different, but no, it's kind of the same thing. Because it's like, I can call you out, but I also never want to make you like whatever. And then it's like, yo, like, I'd be like, yo, you should probably go tell, you know, your husband this. Or either, like, since nothing's happened, she could just be like, hey, cut this out. Like, let's be freaking for real, cut this out. And then they might listen and they cut it out, you know. So
I think it should be your moral obligation as a friend to always call your friend out.
Yes.
Like, just call them out, even if you don't tell the partner. Now, however, if you know anything about Farouk and you're not telling me, I hope that you never get a full night's rest ever in your life again. Okay?
Great.
Fabulous.
Now
that we have that out of the way, please tell your friends. Please tell your friends to pattern up. Like, come on. Do better.
Do better.
Okay, on to the last story of the day. So, am I overreacting for considering breaking up with my boyfriend after he greeted my friend with a kiss? I've been dating my boyfriend for about a few months now. We've been going well, but something happened recently. A few days ago, while I was about to head home with my boyfriend, we came across my friend, who actually introduced me to him. My boyfriend greeted my friend with a hug and a peck on the lips. It caught me off guard. He's never greeted her like that. He complimented her dress and said it fit her well, and she gave him a warm smile. Then we went on our way. When we got to the car, I turned to my boyfriend and asked him why he pecked her on the lips. He seemed surprised by the question and just shrugged it off, saying it was just a friendly greeting, and we started arguing. He just said that people do that and he didn't mean anything and didn't listen to me. I was mad and told him that I didn't appreciate the way he greeted her. He just brushed me off and said I was overreacting. I said I don't care if he thinks I'm overreacting and that I'm setting a boundary that he shouldn't greet others like that. He said okay, but then went on to say that he still thinks I'm overreacting and that I shouldn't be this mad.
You know so sorry. Like if I was in that scenario, like, and don't get me, this is coming from someone who in our culture we don't do any kissing thing. And Nicoletta's culture, kiss on each cheek like every other, like Italian, French, you know, Eastern Europe, not all Eastern Europeans, but whatever, you know, all those like Latin cultures, you know, kind of thing. Romance languages, actually, technically, it's those are all the ones. Yeah, it's all the Romance languages that do it, right? The kiss on the cheek. So. And even the first time I was there, I was like, this is weird. Like, why are you guys all kissing? I'm used to it now. Like, but the first time I was like, why are you guys all doing that? I was like, germs. Ew. Anyway,
I'm not a fan of it.
But if I was in a place and I saw a peck on the lip, I would definitely be thrown off. Even in this big age of me seeing, I'd be like, hey, yo, I ain't never seen that before. What the hell are you talking about? Like, that is not normal. Like, I genuinely feel like they were high key trying to disrespect her and just laugh in her face because who does that? Who goes, nice to meet you. You look great.
A lovely dress.
Why on the lips? The fuck? What?
Do you know what pisses me off the most? Do you know what really pisses me off? I would be just like her in the moment and say nothing and just be like,
but it makes sense because your brain is trying to process. Your brain is like,
and then later, like, start a fight because,
because you're like, did you really do this
in front of me? Are you taking me for a clown?
No, like it's crazy. Like what kind of high level mage gaslighting is that? Like,
I don't know how he acted so calm. Like, oh yeah, this is normal. And but the friend played along. Like the friend was never like, oh, why are you kissing me on the lips? She was just like, yeah, like we do this all the time.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
but obviously she said she's never seen this done before. She never seen him do this before, so it's not clearly.
That's what I'm saying. It's a trap. It's a trap. It's gotta be a fucking trap. It's you know, it's like what's the thing they say on social media, that term of like trying to see how much they can push the envelope. You know, essentially they're trying to be like, next thing they'll be sleeping together. It's like, oh no, this is standard.
We've always done this.
Yes.
Let's be mad.
You know, low key they're trying to push the envelope, seeing how far they can, because it has to be a trap.
It has to be.
I have never seen that in any culture.
Traps your gaslighting, guys.
No, like, kiss on the lip.
Insane.
Kiss on the lip.
Insane. I even find it weird when parents kiss their kids on the lips.
Yeah, no.
That's weird.
It's like, why are you kissing?
Please don't do that.
Why are you kissing your child?
It's weird.
Well, if they're a baby,
no.
Like, but I still think it's weird. But I'm saying I can okay with the baby thing.
No, or other people kissing someone else's baby that they don't know.
Hey, yo, don't touch my baby with your dirty ass.
Do not touch my child. Okay.
With your crusty musty.
Like, I even find it weird. Like, if I'm holding a baby to kiss him, like, I don't know this thing. Like, I don't really.
Nicola really said, I don't know this thing.
It's not really mine, you know? But I've never really... Oh, I had my cousin when he was little. I didn't really like him that much. So, it was difficult to show any affection, to be honest. Like, trying to hold him, I was like, no. No, I don't want to hold him.
Yeah, no. That is crazy.
Yeah.
I, like...
Mwah.
Like, if that happened to me, I'd literally generally be like... you would buffer, but me, I'd be like, hold up a minute. Why did you guys just kiss each other?
In front of me. Do you take me for a dickhead?
And I'm like, are you? And then they'll be like, this is not. I was like, are you freaking dumb, stupid, or slow? Like,
or do you think I'm dumb, stupid, or slow?
I'm like, what? Nah. Fighting.
Yeah.
Fighting.
Guys, that was crazy.
What?
That was so crazy.
I'm still tripping because I'm like...
Kept the best for last. Sure. Hope you guys enjoyed because we're coming here with really low energy.
Low energy? I've been awake since 2:30, guys.
Yeah,
come on.
Low energy.
I think I gave them pretty good energy, to be honest.
I agree, actually. I think this episode was pretty
I think I gave you guys... I don't care what you guys think, to be honest.
It's time for rest.
Yeah, I need to go edit this and then go gym.
You're going gym?
I need to,
You have to wake up in the middle of the night again.
I need to hit
Crack of dawn.
my minimum minute.
All right, well... Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all good stuff. Till next time.
Peace.